we come back to the most grueling event of the VALVIK Marble League, the Elimination Race. Hello everybody and welcome back. My name as always is Frankie and this is event 14. Last time out in the VALVIK Marble League, the Balls of Zen keep extending that gap. The Carbons in second, Sky Scouts move up to third, with the Sailors in fourth. Let's see how the Elimination Race shakes out the standings. Well, let's get started then. No demo run, this is it. Run 1 of the Elimination Race. Things are a little bit different from last season. This time, the starting position will be completely randomized. And we already have someone stuck on the track. And ironically enough, it's the winners of last season. The Cue Balls are stuck with Team White out there, which means that nobody else is going to get eliminated. This is basically a free run for everybody else. Unfortunately, right at the start there, I was about to say how in that first Plinko section, it's a very high chance that you are going to get stuck, and we've seen that happen right now with the Cue Balls there. But yeah, everybody else about to finish, but it's not going to matter because the Cue Balls are guaranteed to finish 16th. Let's take a look again at that replay to see how exactly it happened. Oh yeah, look at that. The Cue Balls and Team White out there were going for the same gap in the Plinko section, and well, they both ended up getting stuck, but because the Cue Balls are that little bit further away from the finish line, they will finish in 16th. Run 2 now, and they're off. As you can see, whenever we have an uneven run, someone will be in the middle there, which means that they will hit that first block there, so they will lose a little bit of time. This time it was Archer of the Poisoned Darts. They do seem to be recovering a little bit there, and last it currently seems to be the Hammerheads. They're a bit stuck there in that section, but a lot of speed there into the zigzag section here. Entering the splitter now. It's still the Hammerheads. The Sailors are there as well. Starboard, one of the championship contenders there actually. Into the funnels now. Starboard will be the last to enter from the Sailors. Everybody else already crossing the finish line, and it will not happen. The Sailors are out as well. They will finish in 15th. Yeah, no real drama there. The Starboard from the Sailors was last out of the funnel section, and well, they entered basically as soon as everybody else crossed that finish line there, so unfortunate, but they are out. 15th. Alright, run number 3 now. We're going pretty quickly here. And they're off. And we already have somebody else stuck on track, and it's the Hammerheads with the Balls of Zen there. Scalloped is out. The Balls of Zen are just that little bit closer to the finish line, which means that they continue, and the Hammerheads are out. Again, another free run for all of these teams here. This is getting ridiculous now. Still, it's a good opportunity for these teams to train on, to get that bit more training on the course, knowing that there's no repercussions to finishing last, to being the last finisher. You see there, the Sushi Squad is the last finisher, but they are of course safe, knowing that of course the Hammerheads are eliminated. Again, similar thing to what happened to the Cue Balls earlier there. They entered the same area at the same time, and well, 2 does not go into 1 essentially. Alright, run 4 now. Once again, it's Archer from the Poisoned Darts in the middle there. Let's see how much time they lose here. It doesn't seem like it. They have managed to they managed it pretty well so far. Still, again, brawling there with the Sushi Squad and Carbons and Sky Scouts, crucially there, 2 championship contenders. Well, it seems to be Uramaki from the Sushi Squad battling there with the Poisoned Darts. Into the splitter section they go together. We get into the funnels first. Golfbirds enter. On the other side, it's the Sky Scouts with the Balls of Zen. And at the end there, who will get it? And it will be the Sushi Squad. In the last section there, the Sushi Squad overtake Archer from the Poisoned Darts, and they will advance. Poisoned Darts are out. Yeah, easy stuff there from the Sushi Squad. Even though they entered the last section last, they managed to recover in that final section, which gave them advancement over the Poisoned Darts. Alright, run 5 now. And they're off. Currently last seems to be the Golfbirds there. As you noticed, it's Eagle that's participating for the Golfbirds. Birdie unfortunately had some food poisoning. They're about to get stuck there with the balls of Zen actually. So they subbed in Eagle. Normally it's the reserve that subs in for a main member, but this time it is Eagle that subbed in for the reserve. At the moment it does seem to be either the balls of Zen and the Kitsune Rush there. Into the funnels we go now. Oh, a lot of mobbers in the left side there. And it will be the Atomics that enter last. Neutron there in danger of not advancing. And they cannot do it. They cannot do it. The Golfbirds will enter second to last. And it will be Neutron that gets eliminated. The Atomics finish 12th. Yeah, they had a lot. There was a lot of jam there in that right funnel, which basically meant that as soon as Atomics were there, they were out. Alright. Run 6 now. It's Team Echo in the middle. Making their way pretty good into this section now. The Plinko section. This is very crucial here. And we have another stuckage. And again it's the balls of Zen. This time with the Flamin' Cherries. But Vermilion is out. Oh, this is even more shocking knowing the background between the Flaming Cherries and the Balls of Zen. Big rivals in the VALVIK Marble League. Ooh, this could spark a bit of controversy here, actually. Yeah, oh, good entrance there from Fullerene, from the Carbons. Of course, it doesn't really matter where you finish. It's important not to finish last in the elimination race. And once again, this is very much a practice run from these teams. But yeah, look at that. Very similar thing from what happened with both the Hammerheads and the Cue Balls earlier there. Two tried to go into one. I don't think it was intentional on the part of Yang from the Balls of Zen. They just so happened to be there when Vermilion entered as well. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Run 7 now. Almost getting stuck. There are a few marbles there in the Plinko section. But they mostly managed to get through just fine. Kitsune Rush seems to be in last now. Having a little bit of difficulty in this section here. Into the zigzag we go now. Momentarily, Yang lost a lot of time there, actually. Let's see how well they can recover. Going into the splitter section now. Remember, these are the championship leaders, so if they lose out, this could be a big problem for the championship. They enter the funnels there. Oh, and they managed to get a clean entry into the funnels there. Team Echo seem to be the last one to enter, and they are. Into the last section now. The Scorperiors will cross now, and Team Echo is out. Bio can only manage 10th place. Balls of Zen there in a lot of danger. Yang manages to bring it back in the most crucial moment there, but they still advance. Alright, so that's Bio out. 9 to go. And it's the Sushi Squad in the middle. Let's see how they can manage. Seem to be managing fairly well. Lost a little bit of time there, but I think, yeah, they are getting it back really quickly there. And it's the Scorperiors, Arthropod, currently in danger. They are currently in last now. They're losing a lot of time there. Yeah, look at that. Arthropod just now entering the zigzag. Golfbirds are also there with Eagle. And the Sky Scouts actually. Oh, a lot of speed there from Arthropod into the splitter section. A lot of mobbers on this side of the splitter section though. Let's see. Oh, a lot of bouncing around there for Arthropod. They enter the funnels. Let's see what the Sky Scouts can do as well. They're right there. Oh, and at the line there, the Sky Scouts managed to get past both the Coastline Crescents and the Sushi Squad, which means that the Scorperiors are unfortunately out. They will finish in 9th place, essentially best of the rest. Yeah, that was unfortunate from the Scorperiors there from Arthropod. Basically, wrong place, wrong time. Nothing bad on their part, it's just that Strato was a little bit better. Alright, we're getting to the halfway point now. 8 marbles to go. And still, we have our top 3 still in contention for a good result here. They are all guaranteed to at least finish in the top 8. But at the moment, it does seem to be Yang battling there with Team White, almost getting stuck there in the Plinko section. Fullerene also losing a bit of time, but gaining it right back in the splitter section, getting that nice open entry. It does seem to be Finn from Team Whiteout struggling a little bit. Uramaki is also there, going both in the splitter section. A lot of speed there from Uramaki there. And it does seem to be Ivory into the going last. No, it's Kitsune Rush there. It's very close between the two, but they will do it. And Team Whiteout will not. They will finish. They will get eliminated, and they will finish in 8th. Not a bad recovery there from the Kitsune Rush. They were in a lot of danger there, entering last into the last section, but they managed to bring it back beautifully there, managing the Plinkos. And Finn is out. They will finish in 8th. Alright, run 10 now, and it's the Carbons in the middle, Fullerene. And they're off. A lot of bouncing there from Fullerene already. So going to the right. Losing already a lot of time there is Fullerene. But they are managing quite well now going into this section. We've seen the Carbons struggling here before in the past. Managing pretty well so far. It's still them in last though. And the Sky Scouts are gaining ground on them also. A lot of speed there for Fullerene going into the funnels now. Battling there with the Cosine Crescents. They will enter first. Carbons will enter second. Oh, very close between the two actually. Oh, and it's a lot closer than I imagined, but it will be the Cosine Crescents that advance. The Carbons are out. They will finish in 7th. But that was very close between the two teams there. Fullerene had that beautiful speed into the last section. They had that bit of a disadvantage as they entered the funnels, as they entered the last section last. The Cosine Crescents, Moon, the captain, managed to respond really well to the attack from the Carbons there, and they advance. Alright, 111 now. 6 marbles to go. And it seems to be right now Sky Scouts. No, Balls of Zen. Yang still in last. Still managing to hang on though. We've seen some magical stuff from Yang in this event so far. But it's the Sky Scouts with the Cosine Crescents and the Sushi Squad there. They're having a little bit of difficulty. A lot of speed there from Cosine Crescents and from the Sky Scouts there. Going into the funnels, it will be the Sky Scouts that enter first. Golfbirds are already finished. They are having a very good time. But who will get eliminated out of the 5? And it will be the Cosine Crescents. Moon didn't really do anything wrong. It's just that everybody else behind them, in front of them, were that little bit better. Still, it's a 6th place finish for a team that's in 14th. Probably not for much longer. Either way, they finish in 6th. Alright, 5 to go, and it's the Sushi Squad once again in the middle. Already losing a lot of time there is Uramaki. Let's see if they can recover it. They seem to be doing that pretty well so far. Inari from Kitsune Rush is there as well in last. And once again, Yang is still there in last. They seem to be having a very bad start, but are making up ground throughout the course, which is not bad for them. You know, conserving energy at the beginning and then releasing it well at the very end when it's most important. Don't get to the funnels now. Almost a perfect entry there for Inari of the Kitsune Rush there. Let's see who will finish last. And it will be the Kitsune Rush. Ah, unfortunate. Still, it's a 5th place for a team that's on a very good swing of momentum. Gold in the last event and now 11 points in this event. But anyway, run 13 now. 4 to go. This could determine our podium. And of course, there is Strato, who managed to get a silver medal last time out in the elimination race. Golfbirds are still here, despite finishing, like, remember last season they finished last. They were the first out, but Eagle is having such a good time. And look at that beautiful entry there for Eagle. Uramaki is also there, but where is Booing? Where is Strato? They are nowhere to be seen. They enter the funnel now, but a lot of speed there. It's between the Sky Scouts and the Sushi Squad. The Sushi Squad enter now. This could be a medal for the Sushi Squad, and they do it! They are guaranteed to medal, and the Sky Scouts are out. Strato had some issues, I believe, in the splitter section. A lot of contact there. However, it does mean that the Sushi Squad are at least guaranteed a medal, which means that every single team in Season 2 are going to get a medal, which is beautiful to see. Anyway, Strato, great effort. They finish in 4th. Alright, round 14 now, and it's crucially, it's Yang in the middle. The other two making their way fairly well now. Yang going to the right. Let's see what they can do in the Plinko section now. Trying to catch up there to Uramaki, but they're not doing it. Still going really fast with this section. They need a very good entry. Not that good of an entry there for Yang. Losing a lot of time. Nobody else on screen right now. Into the splash section now. Already a lot of contact there. Trying to recover there. Yang is choking it at the very end there. Look at that. Eagle is just now entering the funnel section. Yang is still struggling there. And they will not do it. Yang is out. But it's still a bronze for the Balls of Zen. The leaders in the overall standings extend that gap even more. Which means that the Sushi Squad are at least guaranteed silver, but could we see a resurgence of the Golf Birds? Could we see them get redemption in the elimination race? Here we are then, the final! Eagle versus Uramaki. Here we go. They're off, both opting for separate lines there. Let's see who has the better entry into the Pico section. Oh, they almost got stuck there actually. Eagle just ahead of Uramaki there into the second section now. Uramaki is ahead now. Let's see how they manage though. The entrance into the splitter section, into the zigzag. A lot better is Uramaki. They're already very much ahead there. And they will take separate paths into the splitter section now. Uramaki there, clearly ahead of Eagle there. In the funnels though, everything could change in the funnels now. And it's a perfect entry for Eagle. They take the lead now. Can they hold on? Uramaki just enters now into the final section, but it will not matter. The Golf Birds will do it. Gold in the elimination race for Eagle. They get redemption in the elimination race. But also, well done to Uramaki, their first ever medal in the VALVIK Marble League, and it's a silver. The Sushi Squad have been patiently waiting for medals to medal the whole season, and they get it now. But still, the Golf Birds there, beautiful strategy there from Eagle. They had a beautiful entry into the funnels, which guaranteed them the win. And that is that. Golf Birds, Sushi Squad, Balls of Zen, and the Sky Scouts in the top 4. But well done once again to Eagle from the Golf Birds for that amazing performance. Congratulations to our podium finishers, Balls of Zen, Sushi Squad, and our gold medalists, the Golf Birds. Well done then to Eagle from the Golf Birds. Congratulations also to the Sushi Squad and the Balls of Zen. Let's take a look at those updated overall standings then. And the Balls of Zen extend that gap then. And look at how many teams can no longer win the VALVIK Marble League. It's only the top 5 now. But that's it from us. Coming up next, we return to the Minor League for the penultimate event, which is also the elimination race. We hope to see you there. Goodbye.